What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Big Nono coming at you today live, once again, through the power of the internet. Shout out to Boogie2988. I am not mocking or making fun of. I just have always wanted to start a video that way so I can knock that off my YouTube bucket list. Boogie's a great guy, super honest, helps keep me honest to see him just talking about his stuff. This is a life update, you know. I just want to, for those of you that give a damn and want to know what's going on with me, I want to be open and honest and share that with you, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to do that. So, let's get right into it. You know, I've been living and learning. Living and learning is the best way I can explain what's been going on right now. When it comes to what I'm struggling with and what I'm working through and the ups and downs, ebbs and flows of my life, it's sort of revolved right now around drinking. So I have to talk about it. But of course, feel free to look for other content on this channel, and I hope you find something you like. But as far as the drinking goes, you know, it's a process. I think when I was younger, and I'm 27, so relatively speaking, I think when I was younger, I was a lot harder on myself, you know, and I was very negative and punishing, a lot of punishment, self-punishment, and it was useless. It was useless, and I could say that the same for anything in life. I think it's important to be firm with yourself. I've always thought it was important to not tell yourself pretty little lies, you know, to sugarcoat the reality of the choices you're making and what that's doing to your life, the impact it has. But I've definitely found a balance between trying to be sturdy and firm and strict with myself and then just being negative and harsh and beating myself up, because it doesn't help me grow. It's self-defeating. So in the last 2 weeks, I have put together essentially 2 full weeks of sobriety, or 1 full week of sobriety twice. You know, so I've drank twice in the last 2 weeks, and and every time it's like a learning experience. You know, it's very strange engaging in behavior that you know is wrong, that you feel to your core is not what you want, but you know, it's a disease. I'm one of those people that believes alcoholism is a disease because I'm so practical and I'm so logical and I'm so keen on doing the right thing for my mind and body with almost every aspect of my life. But when it comes to the drink, my self-will is just it runs riot. It's crazy, and my feeling of control is not there. So I certainly wasn't going to make this video telling you that I've just been sitting around and then I aimlessly drank. I've been going to meetings, referring to AA, every day for 2 weeks. The 2 meetings I missed in those 2 weeks were the 2 nights I drank. So that's something I've been thinking about. I got a sponsor, and I've been working with him, and I've just been reflecting, you know. It's just been a very reflecting time. I'm trying to break the cycle and the habit of like being in the struggle, you know. I'm trying to actually learn and integrate new things, and so going to meetings every day, and doing what my sponsor says, I think is a positive thing. And I have no intentions of being an eternal relapser. But I also have no intentions of lying to you. And so I am proud of myself for the work I've done, because I think it's important to acknowledge it for myself, you know. And I'm also very aware that more work needs to be done, and that this isn't good enough, you know, this isn't it. But you know, I've just been listening in the meetings, and I've been trying to hear something that connects with me, and one thing is for sure, painfully sure in my mind, is that I am absolutely, unequivocally, without even a shadow of a doubt, I'm an alcoholic, you know. I fit every single description. I'm 100% alcoholic, and I'm powerless over it. I admit that, I believe that, I feel that in my heart. So, one thing I do know that I need to do right now, and a pattern I'm seeing, is that when I get squirrely, I'm afraid to ask for help, and I try to just sit through it. When I say squirrely, I mean when my cravings just creep up to this insane, obsessive high. I don't know how to yell for help. It's like I don't want to bother anyone, you know. I'm tired of being someone who needs help. But that is self-defeating as well, and that's not being in the present with what's going on in my life. So I'm asking for more help. For example, tonight I asked my dad to drive back from his beach house and spend the evening with me and the night with me, help keep me sober tonight. We're going to go to a meeting, we're going to do that. So that's what I'm talking about, reaching out, being open, not faking the front, you know. I'm tired of lying about the fact that I'm having a hard time with this, and that is not a very big deal. My life depends on it. So as far as how my mood's been, it's been a strange thing, you know. I think that not beating myself up so much has been helpful, in the sense that when I have my slip-ups, these couple that I've had these last 2 weeks, I'm trying to reflect and learn from them, and my mood hasn't swung too much. Now, that being said, I have no doubt that there's going to be some repercussions still. I need to string together some more time, but right now, I mean, other than a general sense of being a little bit antsy and then things being a little bit foggy for me, I think we're doing okay. We're just, you know, we're just battling, but we're doing okay. Haven't been on the floor, haven't felt suicidal or anything like that. It has impacted my gym stuff. I'm dealing with a couple injuries to my my right hip and then my joints and my arms. It's the weirdest thing, but it's made it a little harder to get in the gym. And obviously when you are engaging and slipping up in life, when you're having a hard time going through some things, taking steps backwards, it can make it hard to want to do the other little things that are really important to go forward. And right now I'm putting all my focus and energy on staying sober and learning how to be sober and finding, just finding it in me to fight that and give it all the attention it deserves. The same attention I gave my depression, my anxiety, my low T, I have to give it now to my drinking problem because, like I said, my life depends on it. But it's made it hard to work out, is what I'm trying to say. Harder. Because I've been a little unmotivated and just a little bit like, a little ho-hum about how things have been. But I'm still trying to get in there as much as I can. It's still a huge part of my life, and it's going to be a huge, huge part of my life going forward. So yeah, I think that's basically all that's going on with me. I don't want to drag this on too much, but that's basically what's new. I've got a million video ideas, and I've been trying to space them out and think about how I want to do it. I am going to go on a family vacation coming up here in a few days. I'm a little bit nervous for that because I'll be flying. I do have some anxiety about flying, but I plan on filming as much as I can, bringing you guys along for that journey. If you want to meet my family, I'll post some stuff on this channel, mostly on my second channel though. And otherwise, I want to know how you guys are doing. I want to hear from you. I appreciate, again, your time and your energy. And one thing I've really gathered from a lot of the comments that's really meant a lot to me, and everyone means a lot to me, is, it's important to not be so hard on yourself. And I'm trying really hard to do that. I'm very proud of the fact that out of the last, 15, 16 days, I have spent 14 of them sober. If it were 16, I've spent 14 of them sober. And that's a wonderful start. It's a wonderful start. It's not the goal. But it is a wonderful start, and I'm being mindful, and I'm actually thinking about this stuff. I'm not just chalking it up to chance, And for the people that are here with me through the hard times, it's going to be that much more special to me and incredible to be able to share, the other side. I've been able to share the other side of mental health and low T, and I'll always still talk about those things. But I really am excited to put in the work and get to the other side of this alcoholism. Not that I'll someday won't be one, but just that maybe I can be a sober one who's accepted that into his heart enough to actually walk the walk and get the benefits of living that life. And it's become also abundantly clear, and I'll wrap it up on this, that I have to change everything. I have to change everything, and it's been tough because it means I have to make new friends. I have to go different places, hang out with different people. I have to change my lifestyle. I have to make the drinking the number one priority, and I understand that it all is interconnected. As long as the drinking is my number one priority, everything else will be okay. I believe that. I believe my relationship with my fiance will be okay. I think my work will be okay. I think my YouTube channels will be okay. My health will be okay. I think we'll be okay. A lot of hard work. It's not like it won't be hard, but it'll be okay. And that has to come first, because I've made that very clear to myself. When that becomes second, everything else sort of it gets flimsy. It kind of falls away. So I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate hearing about this. Again, I'm sorry if you feel like you've been a little bombarded by all the talk about the drinking. I've barely scratched the surface, though. Trust me, I could let you in on some deep, dark secrets and some realities and some philosophies I've been going through. Not philosophies, but anyway, that would be painstaking and brutal and raw. But I'm just sort of feeling you guys out when it comes to that. My subscribers have gone down. It's been like, since I relapsed and started talking about this, it's been like the worst 6 weeks I've ever had on YouTube since I started, in terms of everything's going down a little bit. But it's okay. I would rather be very authentic and real with you than paint some picture that isn't true and not be myself. And I've done a lot of good things, and I just have a lot of work to do, like we all do, So I hope you are facing your life's battles with as much, bravery and effort and enthusiasm as you can. And I wish you the best of luck in whatever it is you're going through. I certainly don't share this stuff to gain pity or sympathy. I just share it so that maybe it can make a difference for someone else, or you can connect with me or something like that. That's really what it's all about. Well, we'll leave it at that. It's been a long video. So if you stuck around, go ahead and put in the comments, write the word Doubtfire. If you made it this long, write the word Doubtfire. Let me know you hung out the whole time. It means so much to me. And we'll do another video soon. Take good care, guys, and thank you. Thank you for being there. One day at a time. We'll figure this out. We'll keep fighting. I'm not giving up. I refuse. And I know I'm worth it. And my doctor keeps telling me, remember, you're worth it. And I think that's huge. And so are you, by the way. Take care.